Well, surely an entertaining game. Not an easy game to coach from either end of it, but obviously penalties were a major problem for us tonight. You just can't take that many penalties and continue to expect to have success, especially against a power play like that. It's been a problem for us at times this year. The BC game obviously, and then we do a great job staying out of the box the next 3 games. 3 penalties, 4 at the most. If you can only give up, if you can only kill 4 penalties or less, I think you're in decent shape. And we did that over the last 3 games, and then tonight we just take some dumb offensive zone penalties and get a 5-minute major, and they get right back in the game. And if we're going to have the success we think we're capable of having, we just can't take those types of penalties. That being said, I really liked our start. I thought we were ready to go. We had a lot of energy. I thought after we made it 2-0, it got a little. We had chances to make it 3, 4 maybe, and we didn't capitalize. And then they get a gift. They make it 2-1, and all of a sudden they're a little recharged, and the whole complexion of the game changed. And then we made it 3-1, and they get. I thought actually, ironically, I thought we were doing a good job killing penalties. And their first power play goal was just we blocked the shot, and it goes right to the guy in the back door, and he puts it in. So now it's 3-2, and then we actually were doing a decent job killing, and they capitalized on every opportunity they had on their power play. And obviously, the story of the game's all power play. We go 6 for 8, timely goals, and so love scoring 9, hate giving up 5. So I feel bad for LeCouvre because he looked like he just was a victim. He certainly played well. It wasn't anything that he could have done for any of the 5. But we've got to play more intelligent, and we've just got to make sure we understand what we need to do in order to win games later in the season.
For a while, it looked like it was going to be a battle to see which coach was going to be most upset with the officiating in the 3rd period.
Yeah, I wasn't upset. I didn't see the.
Well, the major on Rodriguez to me seemed borderline.
I didn't see it, so I couldn't really. And I asked him. He said they all got together, and I know our guys on the bench weren't happy. They thought he dove. He's 6'12", and he's 600 pounds, and Urod's 5'10", 180 pounds. So, but they called it, and you got to kill it. I thought early on. Penalty kill, we were doing a good job, and then we stayed out too long and made a couple bad decisions on the initial rush, and they put it in, and they get right at the end of the power play, they get another one. So, but I like our resolve, and we never quit as we normally don't, and managed to get a win, and we're very opportunistic on the power play.
How about Evan Rodriguez? Last time a guy got 6 assists for BU is Ron Anderson in 1972.
Yeah, it would have been 7 if that goal had counted. Erod's had a phenomenal year, and he had a great year last year. And I know statistically people may look at that and not believe that, but I remember he and I talking the other day. I said, "You had a really good year, I know statistically it doesn't look good, but he's a heck of a hockey player. He's a really good hockey player. Smart, tough, skilled, fast, really smart. A kid that really understands what's going on out there. He's got a bright future. But we're gonna lean on him heavily here down the stretch."
6 of 9 goals came from guys not named Eichelberger or Rodriguez. How important is that secondary scoring, especially when you get closer to trophy season?
Well, it's important for every team. When we weren't getting a lot of production out of people other than those guys, people are saying, "What are you going to do about your secondary scoring?" And I said, "I don't care how we get it. I don't care how our scoring happens. Let's just score." And you got to have a number 1 line. And a lot of teams rely on the number 1 line. In order to have success, without question, we'd like 4 lines to be scoring, but that's not realistic. If you look through college hockey, there are a few teams that actually have 3 lines that score goals. So, we think we've got some depth up front. We think our D-corps does a good job of allowing us to create some offense. I think he had a couple goals tonight. So it's nice to get. You like to spread the wealth around.
What adjustments did you see from the team after you called that timeout in the 3rd?
The adjustments we made was rest. I didn't say a word to them. Both power play units were tired. That was a key point in the game. I wanted to get, Grizzlies unit out there with Jack and Danny. They were hot, and I wanted them to it out there. So they were a little tired up front with the other unit. The 2D were exhausted, so we kind of were in a little bit of a pickle, and I just thought, let's just call a timeout here. It's an important part of the game. Was that the goal Grizzy scored? Did Grizzy score the wrist shot?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We were anticipating that they were probably going to overplay Jack a little bit on that when Grizzy had it, just because of Jack's one-time goal right before that. So we talked a little bit about they might be overplaying Jack. If they do, Grizzy just wrist it down because there'll be an opportunity for a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2 because we're going to have Erod come down the back door. And Grizzy makes a heck of a shot. I mean, but the screen, with Danny and Ati at the net front screen, that's huge.
This was a game where you wouldn't know it from the third period, but you did play some 5-on-5 hockey here, and I guess just what did you see from your guys just in terms of it seemed like there was a lot of especially early on, UMass was getting a lot of pretty decent scoring chances at 5-on-5.
Yeah, I didn't like our D zone coverage at all today. I thought it was really good up at Vermont, and I did not. Again, I thought our mindset changed when we made it 2-0. I thought we thought it was going to be a blowout. All of a sudden we abandoned our responsibilities defensively, and we got very sloppy, and we didn't, we haven't. This is the first time we've given 5 goals all year. 3 of them were on the power play, but I didn't like our 5-on-5 D zone coverage at all. And if you're going to have success when it matters, you better play good defense. And if we play good defense, we'll possess it more, we'll create some transition, and your offense is tied to your defense. And, we've been a pretty good defensive team this year. This was an aberration, but give them credit. I mean, they've got some good forwards, and they've been scoring goals. So
I also wanted to ask about Brandon Hickey had 2 goals tonight and got a lot of pucks to the net through traffic and that kind of thing. Is that just kind of how his game has progressed so far this year? Or?
Yeah, he can really shoot a puck. I don't know if there's a guy in the league who gets more pucks through than him. He keeps it low. He can shoot any type of puck. I mean, you don't have to put it on a platter for him. He can. We're actually talking about this during the week. We had some guys working on their one-timers, and I asked them who's got the best one-timer team. They both said, actually, we had Jack and Fortunato out there working on one-timers earlier in the week, and they both said Hickey. And the thing about Hickey is he can hit a one-timer no matter where the puck is put on towards him. So he's done a great job getting pucks in the net. He's dangerous on that power play.
How do you stay focused for the Beanpot on Monday?
How did we?
How will you?
Well, it's our next game, And I thought that's the thing I liked. I loved our practice yesterday. I liked how we started today. We had energy. We were buzzing. We were moving. And then again, the whole complexion of the game changed when we made it 2-0. But I'm not worried about us being focused for the Beanpot. If we're not focused for the Beanpot, I should be doing something else. So it'll be a fun night. We're playing a team that we haven't beaten in a long time, and they've had a great year. They're going through some injuries, but we're going to have to be at our best if we're going to have a chance to win on Monday.
Great, thanks, Coach.